Hi all, it's Barb. This is kind of a different type of video. I watch Melody Lane and May Made It do their show, This Crafty Life. It's on every other Monday on YouTube. They sometimes take breaks for it. They just entered what they're calling their second season. And on their first show of this season, they did what they call a crafter's confessional, I guess, which is what they did for their first video together when they first collaborated together, and I thought it was kind of neat. It was a series of 15 questions, and you answer them, and I was going to put it forth as kind of a challenge to anybody who watches to also answer the questions. They're all craft related, so it's the first question is, what's your most expensive crafting tool that you use on a regular basis? Mine's probably my brother, Scan and Cut. I didn't buy it, but my kids did for me for Mother's Day and my birthday, and it's definitely my most expensive tool, even if I didn't pay for it personally. The second one is your least expensive crafting tool that you use on a regular basis. Mine is probably the Tim Holtz craft pick. I use that for getting the backs of the labels off the stickers that I print off to use in my planner. So, and I think I spent maybe $2 or $3 on it. Number 3, the oldest craft that you've made that you or someone you know still has. For me, that'd probably be Christmas ornaments. I made Christmas ornaments it's either the year I got married or the second year, and I know we still hang those on the tree. So, number 4, what crafting tool was your biggest waste of money? That one's a little tougher. I suppose right now I'd have to probably say my cinch. I haven't used it yet. I think I will use it. I just, right now about all I've done is kind of punch some holes for planners, and so I'm not using it at all for the purpose it was. But I do kind of have some projects in mind that I want to use it for, but I haven't done it yet. So right now it's kind of a waste of money. The next one is, what crafting tool was your best bargain? For me, that would be my Xyron, my 9-inch one. I found it at Michael's, I think 2 years ago, on a clearance shelf. And I couldn't figure out the price because you couldn't read the old price to figure out the new price using their formula. So I had my husband take it up to the counter and have him scan it. And I think they said it was between $10 and $15. And he goes, I said, I'm buying that. So I bought that, and I use that all the time. I use it to laminate stuff, to make magnets for my calendar, and to add adhesive on. So, number 6, what is the best storage tool that you've implemented? For me, it would be the scrap rack. I follow Totally Tiffany Spalding. She offers classes several times a year in organizing your craft room using the 4-section system, which you don't need a scrap rack to use the system. The system will work fine without it, but I was just kind of watching the videos on the scrap rack after I discovered her and thought it was kind of the answer for me, and it has been. I can find pretty much anything in my craft room within 30 seconds, so it's really worked for me. What's the worst storage tool you've implemented? I bought this ribbon rack at Joann's, and the little dowels always fall off the rack, and I've discovered I tend to like to get my ribbon off the rack to use it because I just find I have an easier time measuring that way, and you have to pretty much take every roll of ribbon off the rack to use it, so that one just hasn't worked for me. Number 8, what is your most viewed video on YouTube? When I looked it up, it was my craft room tour part 1, and I think it had 257 views. That was about a week ago. The least viewed video on YouTube, there was one called Happy Mail. It had a total of 6 views. I've only got about 50 subscribers, so, it's not real surprising to me that my numbers aren't that big there. Number 10, your biggest craft fail. And that one's a hard one for me to answer because when they fail for me, I throw them away. So I've had a lot of craft fails over the years, but I don't remember one specific one. Number 11, what crafting items do you stock up on most often? Well, paper probably would be a big one, or washi tape. It's hard to resist washi tape, come on. Probably be one of those two items. 12. Your favorite non-crafting place to buy supplies. Well, my favorite one would probably be Tuesday morning, but I don't have one close by, so I don't get to go to there very often. The favorite one I get to go to, Dollar Tree. Number 13, craft you wish you could do, but can't. I've always wanted to be able to draw or paint, and I don't have the talent for it. It's not going to stop me from trying to learn how to paint, because I'm thinking maybe I could do abstract paint, because it doesn't have to look like anything. Number 14, what tool is next on your crafting wish list? I've been trying to find the We Are Memory Keepers staple punch board, and I haven't had any luck yet. I mean, there's several tools on my crafting wish list. I'd like to get the Cricut Explorer too, but that one's out of budget. I think I can swing the staple board if I find it, especially with a coupon. Number 15, what made you start your YouTube channel? That one for me, it was totally non-crafting. When my mom died in November of 2013, I put together a video for her funeral and visitation of pictures of her and her children and her brothers and sisters to play during the services. And there were members of the family that lived further away that couldn't go that wanted to see it. The only way I could figure out to do that was to put it on YouTube as a private video, because I didn't want everybody to be able to watch it, and then share the link in the family Facebook group that's secret, so only they can see it. So that's why I started the channel. And then I just kind of decided I wanted to start sharing my hauls and stuff. I'd like to start doing more, but I film on my iPad. I don't know how to edit. So I want to get a camera someday, and I want to learn how to edit and actually try some more how-tos and sharing more of the crafts I make and stuff. But and on that note, I also would like to change the name of my channel, because right now it's just my name, but I just can't come up with anything to name it. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to share. I'll put a list of these questions in the description of this video. And if you do a video answering the same questions, give a link in the comments. I'd like to see them. I think it'd be interesting to learn a little bit more about each other. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.